as a rule of thumb, if I can give you guys a little bit of advice, stick to the more major markets. Try to stay at, Mike, why would we want to stay out of the smaller markets, even though it may not be that far away from a big city?
Well, there's not enough activity in buyers. The difficulty it is to try to find the buyers. You can spend some time in the more robust markets and use that time more wisely. I actually just went through that, right? So, yeah.
That's why I called on you.
Right, okay.
The deal that you just closed, where was that located?
It was in a city, Crisfield, Maryland. It was about 30 miles from Salisbury, which would have been the major city there, and it was just tough.
Rick, have you heard of Crisfield?
No.
JC, how about you?
No, sir.
So now, have you heard of Baltimore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's people that are still needing to buy and sell homes all day long in Baltimore?
Oh, yeah.
There's still people need to buy and sell homes in Crisfield, but guess what? The number's going to be smaller, especially in a market that's going to be contracting. So if I give you some advice, it would be to try to stick to the more populated cities. Try to stay, we try to stay within the bedroom communities around those big cities. 30 to 45 minutes, an hour max, but you're going to be happier. Trust me, you're going to be happier dealing with the bigger cities, and stay out of certain markets. Like I just had a message with my team. We're not doing anything in West Virginia. Forget West Virginia. We're not doing anything in any of the Dakotas. No North Dakota, no North South Dakota. Alaska, Hawaii. Not that you can't do deals there, but it's just going to be, again, you're going to be kind of swimming upstream a little bit. And I would you could do deals in these states. You can still do deals in Illinois and Oklahoma, but I kind of avoid those. I'll do them, but I don't go market to them, if that makes any sense.
Ooh.
And also you understand too, is you want to stick to price points that make sense. We want to focus on the homes that are 100,000 and above, really. You can spin your wheels on those lower price homes. I had a deal in Illinois and I think it was Mount Vernon, Illinois. I want to say it was a $5,000 house. I'm like, holy cow. I don't care if this is a crack house. I don't care if they got bongs that they're lighting up right there in the living room and needles on the floor, like $5,000, it's a deal, right? No. If they given you the house, run. Like, it's not worth it. It is. Some of these areas are not going to be worth it because, like, even to fix up a property, to break even, maybe it's worth 35 to 40, right? And it costs that much to fix it up. And then by the time you sell it, you're not going to make any profits on some of this stuff. My brother got 4 or 5 houses up in northern Indiana. I forget it was a little city in northern Indiana. Basically, they're like crack homes. Like, they're just tear downs. And he was like, oh my gosh, like the city was, as soon as he bought it, he got a letter from the city. Like, condemned. Like, now you're responsible. Now you got to pay for this and this and this. And so he talked to the city. He's like, hey, what can I do? Can I just donate these to you guys? He ended up donating the homes to the city because, like, it was worth it. He got a tax write-off for donation, and it was going to be more mess to do all the code enforcement stuff, to board up the homes and everything.
Wow.
It really wasn't worth it. Focus on the bread and butter neighborhoods and the nicer, the rental markets, and where people want to live, and more affordable stuff, right? But not super, like, you don't want to be packing your Glock just to go through there type of thing. You want to feel, my rule of thumb is I don't rent a house. I don't buy a rental home that I wouldn't feel comfortable sending my wife to in the middle of the night or the daytime. Like, if I feel comfortable sending over her, having her run over there to go pick up rent, then I'm fine with that. It's a comfortable neighborhood for me, right? If I don't feel comfortable, then I don't want to buy there personally. So that's just me. That's just my own little personal mantra.